I've done most of the things that he did.
I feel that neither candidate has really run a dishonorable campaign. And the only other thing I would say you could look at are advertisements, smear advertisements designed to attack the other candidate, not like in a debate, but just in between TV shows. And I feel that both candidates have done that, so if you're going to say one has been dishonorable because of that, you'd have to say the other one has also.
Either candidate has run the more honorable campaign, really. Both of them engage really in smearing all the time. Obama brings up McCain's past with all the radical Nazi organization, the neo-Nazi organization that he was part of, and the Keating Five, and McCain does the same thing especially with William Ayers and all the other stuff Obama's been part of, Reverend Wright. So, I mean, when it comes down to it, I don't think either of them really focus on the issues at hand. They focus more on the candidate's past, which I don't know if it's the most honorable thing to do.
I'd say they're both pretty honorable compared to the previous campaign, but Obama seems to be a little bit more honorable just because McCain is using smear campaigns, which are legitimate, but just sort of not nice. Pointing out your opponent's flaws are different than pointing out your own advantages.
I think Obama is running a more honorable campaign because, I don't know, he didn't really make the first dirty remark, even though he has kind of pointed out McCain's ties to the scandalous people in Arizona. I mean, he wasn't the first to mention ties to an embarrassing friend or whatever, and I just think he's tried to be better. There's a lot he could make fun of in Governor Palin, which he hasn't, and there's a lot more he could be saying because there's a lot to make fun of in McCain and Palin.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to decide. I think both of them make promises they are not going to be able to keep, and both of them have been fighting below standard so far.
I would have to say I think Obama has been running a much more honorable campaign. He's had way fewer negative attacks on John McCain, and John McCain has started being negative much earlier than Obama. I mean, moreover, I think McCain's negative attacks have been more sort of low and dirty, and Obama's have been a little bit more legitimate.
Yeah, so I definitely do think that Obama's run a much more honorable campaign to this point. I mean, no disrespect to John McCain, because I think he's a phenomenal man and love to have a beer with the guy, but just the way they've been running it from the get-go, he started running the negative campaign ads, whereas Obama, by and large, has been able to avoid doing that. So that's why I like him.